You posted a tweet storm about when you went out on a boat, kind of saw what was happening. This was a supply chain logistics tweet storm from a logistics tech CEO. This thing went viral. That's not normal for a logistics tweet storm.
I would say that's not normal. Yeah, I mean, I try my best to put out funny memes and make stuff go viral, but this is the first time I actually had a big, wide impact like this. I posted it at 6 a.m. By 3 p.m., Long Beach had changed their zoning laws. Now, that's one of the hardest rules to get changed in the world is a zoning rule. Neighbors hate it. Neighbors don't like seeing ugly stuff. There's a good reason for these rules to exist. It's a temporary change. But I'm told it's the fastest that any government has ever responded to some citizen action in the history of human civilization. From 6 a.m. until 3 p.m., we got a law change.
I'll give you that. I don't know if that's true, but I'll let you.
I don't know either, but I
I'll give
like
you that.
it.
All right, fair enough. So you get that success with Long Beach, but not in LA, correct?
LA did not make the change. And unfortunately, to have the impact that we need, LA has where most of these truck yards are. Long Beach does not have a lot of truck yards, so it's dropping the water in terms of making an impact.
What interaction have you personally or Flexport in general had with the mayor's office in Los Angeles?
I have talked to someone from the mayor's office who worked, on some aspect of policy there and wanted to learn more about our viewpoint.
But what was the outcome of that conversation?
Nothing happened. They didn't. They were very cautious about how citizens would react to this idea of stacking more containers in their neighborhoods.
It just strikes me, it's interesting that the mayor of Long Beach and the mayor of Los Angeles have such an outsized impact on the entire U.S. supply chain and what I, living in Boston, possibly get as, on my shelf when I'm trying to buy my kid something for Christmas.
It isn't a peculiar aspect of the U.S. sort of federalist system is where our ports are owned locally by the cities that they're in. So the Port of Long Beach belongs to the City of Long Beach, Port of LA belongs to the City of LA, and that's true for all of our ports around the country. And these are national assets. They're critical infrastructure for the whole nation, for national economic security, and yet the decisions are made locally on how they're run, how they're invested, how the interactions with the union take place. All of these things are handled by local governing authorities. And I do think that's a peculiarity. If you look at, for example, the Netherlands, Rotterdam is seen as a national strategic asset, right? And the country is going to take an interest and dictate policy at the port there.